So today I filmed another sunset with the P900 and also with the drone, and as soon as the sun set I climbed the drone to cause the sun to reappear. But before playing the footage I'll just explain a couple of points because there are multiple flat earth debunks in this footage, and one of them is obviously the sun reappearing, but also we will see without a doubt that the horizon does drop as the drone is climbing, and also to the east of my location there was a large thunderstorm building up, and as the sun set, once it had disappeared, and even when it disappeared from the drone at high altitude, the top of these clouds were still illuminated. And you'll see that very clearly as I play the footage. And here is the footage from the drone. Today I set the focus and exposure values manually to give you a nice clear image of the sun. From low altitude, we will observe the sun set, and immediately upon setting, I climb the drone to a higher altitude, and that causes the sun to reappear, which you can see there very clearly. We then observe the sun set a second time, and when it disappears, I turn the drone to the east to look at that thunderstorm again, and you can see the top of the thunderstorm is still illuminated due to the higher altitude. As time continues, we will see the sunlight moving progressively up the cloud as the sun sets further around the curvature of the earth. And the other significant point to note is that when we climb the drone to the higher altitude, the horizon clearly drops. There you can see the drone at 1.8 meters altitude, just after the sun set the first time. The yellow reticle is in line with the horizon. Now, as we climb the drone, you will see an unmistakable drop in the position of that horizon. And that is why the sun reappears, because the horizon is dropping. You can see as I reach almost 300 meters in altitude, that reticle is now clearly above the horizon because the horizon has dropped, and that is why we see the sun again. So it's really time to stop the nonsense with this horizon rising to eye level claim made by some flat earthers. It has been debunked many times by drones, by aircraft, using theodolite apps in aircraft, and with the head-up display on my aircraft. I even have infrared footage that will prove the horizon drops, and you'll see that in a future video. And this is the footage from the P900, which was fitted to the Skywatcher tracking mount. It had been tracking the sun for a period of time before it set, and it continues moving in that same direction after the sun sets. You will see that it keeps moving down because that is where the position of the sun is, and the mount is still effectively following the position of the sun. Okay, so just a few minutes before the sunset, there you can see the sun. I've got the Mavic Pro drone flying, the P900 recording, and here we can see the footage from the drone. There's a beautiful big thunderstorm building up behind me. So what I'll do, as soon as the sun disappears in the P900, I will climb the Mavic Pro drone. See if we can get a reappearance of the sun. That thunderstorm looks amazing. I'm sure the camera's not doing it justice. So the sun is just about to set, and then we'll put the drone up higher. It's gone in the P900, it's gone in the drone. Let's climb. And as you can see, we have definitely brought the sun back into view. Have a look where the P900 is now pointing. That's still tracking the sun.